Alright, back in Imagine. I'm taking a break from Aikibikuro, but I have squeezed a little bit out of it that is pretty nice. For one thing, the trouble with Aikibikuro is that the shops there don't accept backup, so they accept this type of currency called Cruise. I think that's probably how it's pronounced. They don't give a lot to you at the start because Aikibikuro was just introduced not too long ago, so the amount of curse you get is just very small. And until they offer more quests that pay more, I'm gonna be paying lift service to Aikibikuro and not visiting it very often, but a few times, possibly just to explore. Where I'm going right now is the Shuke Caves, which I think they renamed here the Suzaku Caves. And I want to show you something. In the last video I said that I got the Wing of Zhu Que, so I'm going to show you, since this is a very rare encounter, I only encountered him twice. I'm just going to show you the intro cutscene to the boss fight and the end cutscene to the boss fight. And they look very different from the normal boss encounters you'd find in the caverns. So this means you can easily spot it just in an eye blink. You don't need that much time to actually worry about whether or not it's going to show up or not. Nevertheless, because this boss encounter is so incredibly rare, it's steeped in rumors. And to be honest, I actually did, as I said, I encountered him twice, but I didn't get much out of the fights. The first time he was supposed to drop the plug-in, but both the times he didn't. So, okay, I was just gonna do this run and hopefully I might get lucky. But as I said again, I showed you the cutscenes just in case I wasn't so lucky, which is bound to happen. So that's why I did that instead, so you don't have to worry so much about it. Plus, it's also easy for you to identify when you're going to encounter the boss. Okay. This is a pretty long section of the run. I suggest don't put your heart and soul into hoping that Zhu Que would appear, because he won't most of the time. And what I was also trying to do as well is I have equipped to me the Wing of Zhu Que, which is an earring that only appears in treasure boxes after fighting Zhu Que. And there has been some rumors that will increase the frequency in which you will actually encounter Zhu Que. In this case, I haven't noticed it that much, primarily because it's been a while since I visited this place, as I've been visiting Aikibikuro much more often than this dungeon to actually test to see if that's true. My main strategy in this circumstance is basically frequency. If you encounter enough battles, or if you actually go through this dungeon enough, the possibility of running into Zhu Que, though small, is still possible. You're not dead. But part of the contribution to this is they said that the plasmas are the key. They have to encounter them. I was a little stumped at this point because I was wondering why I was in battle pose. Okay, so there's 3, I think, plasmas in this dungeon, and if you summon them, or if you actually contact them, you can be able to clear away, or they will summon herald enemies, and you can clear them away. They said they might increase the odds. They also say the odds can be increased about if you actually encounter Herald Baiji, but I've only encountered him once, and that didn't exactly change much of anything. This is the longer leg of the dungeon. I normally don't like this part because they just made it so long. There's a lot of walking, obviously, and a lot of fighting, more than usual. So there isn't much of a chance that you can actually walk right through, blast every enemy that's in there, and keep walking. Normally some of them are pretty short. This one, you have to go through a lot of passages. But I haven't seen many of the rumors being put to the test. But I don't know. They say a lot of things like the Wing of Zhu Que might contribute, killing the heralds, finding Herald Baiji, killing him, finding a whole group of Herald Baijis. They say a lot of things. But what kind of disappoints me of the fact is that they made the encounter rate is small, so they should increase the odds of actually finding the item. Okay, as you can see, that is completely different from the Zhu Que encounter video. So that means I'm just going to encounter legions and poltergeists. Not too big of a deal, but still, I just want to get rid of them anyways. Just for the hell of it. I don't know if anybody bothered putting some of the rumors to the test, but because, oh, that's crap. That doesn't sell for much. The trouble I have is that because Zhu Que is a very infrequent encounter, they should at least increase the success of actually finding the plugin, which they don't. And that makes things a lot more difficult, because again, I encountered him twice. He didn't drop the item that will give me the plugin. I'm just showing you what I extracted from Akibikuro. They included some new DCMs, or new demonic compendium memories, into this game. So, let's start out with this one, Impusa. This was a new addition. However, because it's new, they haven't exactly added a description yet. So, another one is Yumatsu Akusa. They also added Tauti, Ubelarus, Incubus, Taraka, Pisaka, Ganga. Let's see. There's Ganga. I think they added more. Oh yeah, Fornius. But it's a rare encounter. You don't find this very often, so you just have to keep trying.